it's Jen from Fabulous Paper Emporium. I am done the album and I am thrilled with how it turned out. So I still have a whole sheet of tags. I've got paper left over. There's a lot of paper to be used, but I think because I had this wood grain pattern in my stash already, that really helped me extend the life of this paper. I couldn't certainly make another one that was exactly the same because, well, I done used a ton of the stickers because just about every tag has a sticker. And this front one actually is a tag. There are 2 tags and I had, gone a little bit tag crazy. So there was 2 tags that were the 6x4 and I cut them, I mat them. They even have cute little backings. And then I realized they don't fit into any of the pockets that I've made. So I chose this Explore one to go on the front. And guess what? I only put glue on 3 sides. So this could easily be another pocket for more. Well, I was kind of thinking maybe some pictures would be kind of cute on the front, just kind of poking out. And that would be that. But the recipient is going to have to be the one to make that decision, not me. We also have some stickers. I use this border here was one of the stickers. I just kind of cut it to fit. We have another one, a sticker on the spine, and then again, some more stickers on the back. I like using the stickers for the outside, although I love dimension. I don't love it when it tears off, and I know that the couple that is receiving this is quite active. In fact, they are semi-nomadic in the sense that they live in their van. So I am like absolutely thrilled. So I wanted it to be small, compact, fit a lot of stuff in there so that it would be absolutely useful and fun to kind of carry around and, take, write some messages or little notes, journals, that kind of thing while you're on your crazy and wild vacation. Well, not vacation, journey, challenge. No, challenge isn't a word. Challenge is a word, but I am getting so, anyways, just enjoy the ride. There you go. Okay. So to get into the album, so where we left off, we had our signatures done, and I think I had already done we did the building of the pockets and the signatures and all the rest of that fun stuff. So I have left the front cover, which I usually take advantage of the front cover, and I build another pocket at the bottom. I left that open. This way we have some areas for pictures should they want to put them in. And same thing for here. That leaves this area open for pockets because this is a flip. And now we have this space open for pockets, or pockets for pictures. And that's kind of the general layout. So I have fit into each one of these pockets 4 tags. And they're 3 different sizes. So in these little flip pockets, all of these tags are the same format. I used an entire sheet of the 3x4 cut aparts or journaling cards, whatever you want to call them. And so these ones fit. The black base is actually 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So this fits on nicely. I just used my corner chomper thingy, which I don't know where it's gone, as an avalanche. So just this corner chomper thingy. This is the angle photo, and I just used the angle one to get the look of a tag. That could easily be accomplished by cutting it by hand or by using a mat. I've done a series on tags in my Craftsmas in July, so if you want to, I'll link that up above. And if you're curious about how to make them by hand, there's a very, very easy way to do it, especially if you're just making a pile of tags. It goes quite quickly. I left the back semi-blank. Got a little carried away with the stickers again, but you could easily write around them. I think it's really cute for journaling, and so I've alternated between this yellow and an orange. And so this is where the majority of my stickers went, was on the backs of these cute little tags. And then when we flip over, we also have these pocket inserts. So each page or each signature has a pocket, and I chose to fill it. So I just used a strip of the tree paper, did a solid red. Now I do have red that is a closer match to this, but I felt like it would be really hard to read if you were doing any journaling, so I left it open. And on the back I used some more stickers and just used a green cardstock. So that fits in that way. Oh, I'm going to give you the sizes as I go along. So for this, the base for this is 5 5/8 by 6 1/8. We have our little strip here that's 3/4 of an inch by 6 1/8. And then this side is 4 5/8 by 5 7/8. And when I flip it over, this solid piece is 5 3/8 by 5 7/8. And that fits in nicely. It does give you a little bit of a, it pops out just a little bit. So if that bothers you, then you're just gonna have to trim it a little bit. On the back side, we have another 4 tags, and there's 2 different sizes here. Because the pocket's a little bit deeper, I wanted to make these a little bit more substantial. They're a little bit larger tags, not on the width though. And the reason being is, fine, when we were doing these tags, they're cut aparts 3 by 4, you're not wasting anything, but 3 inches also goes nice and neatly into 12. So if you're wanting to use the same paper, I just kind of wanted to change it up and use a bunch of the papers that were included. So, but it's, again, really up to you. So we have the medium size tag, and the medium size tag is, the base is 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. And then the decorative paper, as well as the red solid on the back, is cut at 3 by 5. So I forgot to mention, going back to these ones, and I'll probably put it on the screen when I put the measurements, is I've got 4 of these per pocket. So that is 12 of the 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 tags. Now on the sheet, you get, I want to say 9 tags. I'm looking for my sheet here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, 8 tags. So I did have to cut some extras, and I just, again, used some of the decorative paper and cut it at 3 by 4, and we were good to go. So I did the same thing here. If I was missing a decorative paper and I wanted to include one, then I just used either this plaid or I used the trees because I already started cutting those. So we've got the sizes for here. So for the medium tags, we have 2, 4, 6. And then for the largest tags, these ones are cut at 3 1/4, sorry, the base 3 1/4 by 5 3/4. And that's for the front and the solid on the back, or sorry, that is for the base, the black base. Now for the designer paper and the solid on the back, that's cut at 3 by 5 1/2. Sorry, I realized I was talking a mile a minute, so I need to just slow down. And then I just used some baker's twine to create the little pulls at the top. That's completely optional. And if you choose to do it, I cut all of these at 8 inches. And if you can see here, I actually tie off each of the ends in a little knot. And the reason for that is once it starts fraying, and it will start fraying, it stops right there. It won't go any further than that. So, and then I just did kind of one of those things where you fold it in half, put it through, loop it, and it stays pretty solid. So that is that. And then for the large ones, we also have 6 of them. And then I believe that's it, but that's kind of what I've done throughout the album. And so I just did want to kind of walk you through, and I madly, this, I think I gave you the size for the Explore. So because this was a 6x4 tag or journaling card, whatever you want to call it, cut apart. And I had backed it on black cardstock that was 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. And again, I just kind of cut the sides. That was done before I even put it on here or had the plan to put it on here, but it's kind of one of those happy accidents. So I'm gonna still use it. So I just didn't use the one for the back. So the Gone Fishing will make its way to another project. So this is what the entire album looks like. So we have 12 small tags and then another 12 of the medium/large tags. So that's 24 tags. You can put some more at the front. And if you really wanted to, you could easily put pockets at the front and the back, add more. So you end up with a mess load of tags. So I figure there's a lot of space to do some journaling, including those pocket inserts. And so this was using the Photoplay Great Outdoors, the Great Outdoors collection pack, which we have in store. And yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed this. I guess it's a walkthrough more than it is a tutorial, but I kind of went through the process. I didn't feel like it was necessary. There wasn't any scoring or anything like that. The tags are relatively easy to get done, and hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Hopefully you like the album, and if you want to share your version of this album, that would be great. You can head on over to our Facebook page. We would love to see your finished projects, whether or not it's using this collection. I always take inspiration from other people's creations, and I feel like hopefully that's the same thing, that you are inspired by this project and are inspired to make one yourself. If you haven't made an album before, I really, really encourage you to do so, because once you start, you may not want to stop. So yeah, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. We read every single one of them. We reply to everyone. And we'd love to see that interaction. If you have not yet subscribed, I would really, really like it if you were to hit the subscribe button. And then you can put your notifications on so that you're notified every single time we post a video. And we really try very, very hard to do that on a very regular basis. Hopefully you have had a fabulous time. I know I certainly have, and I hope that you have a fabulous day. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you again. Bye.